there this next line that says, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain." Sing it out. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy, worthy, worthy. Oh, this is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place. That you would bear my cross. You laid down your life. That I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. All that you've done for me. During this next song, we're going to have our prayer ministry team come forward and stand up here. And we're a church that believes in the power of prayer, and not just in our own private life, but partnering with people in prayer. I know there's been times in my life where people praying for me changed a path or changed a big decision or really affected me. And so I just want to encourage you, if there's things going on in your life, big or small, that you can use some prayer for, come on up here during this next song while we worship. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest friend, but wholly trust in Jesus.
Lord of all. You are King of kings. You are crowned today and forever, God. Thank you, God, that you are the Lord of our past. Thank you, God, that you are the Lord of the plans and the future for our lives, Father. Thank you, God, that you are Lord. Even when there's sickness and disease, God, you are the healer. You are the miracle, God. Thank you, God, that we can trust you because you are the Lord even in conflict, Father. Even in every situation, God, that doesn't seem like there's hope, you are the Lord of hope. You are the Lord of restoration. You are the Lord in our families. You are the Lord in our schools. You are the Lord in our children. God, you are Lord in our job places, Father. You are the Lord in this city. You are the Lord in this community, God. You are the Lord when there seems like there's no way, God, because you make a way. God, you are the Lord of joy. When it seems like we are in a ditch, you pull us out. You are the hand that reaches out and picks us up. You are the Lord that never fails. You are the Lord that's there even sometimes when it seems like we are alone. God, you are the Lord. You are the Lord. You are the cornerstone. You are the foundation. You are the one that we can build our lives on, God. Because no matter what storm comes our way, through the rain, through the pain, you are the Lord of hope. You are the Lord of today. You are the Lord of this house. Come on, church. We're going to sing because He is Lord of all. Christ alone, cornerstone, we make strong His Savior's love, and through the storm, He is Lord, Lord of all. Christ alone, cornerstone, we make strong in the Savior's love. Through the storm, He is Lord, Lord of all. Come on, we're going to just voices only. Lift your voice. Christ alone, cornerstone, we make strong in the Savior's love. Through the storms, He is Lord, Lord of all. Let's sing that again. Christ alone, cornerstone, we make strong in the Savior's love. Through the storm, He is Lord, Lord of all.
I don't know if you understand the impact of some of those words that we were just singing, but the concept of Jesus Christ as a cornerstone. We don't use that terminology a whole lot, but it's one of the ways that in the Bible it described who Jesus was. And when they were doing their construction, building these massive buildings that still, thousands of years later are still standing, by the way. One of the ways that they would do it is they would have what they call a cornerstone, and it literally determined the lines, the measurements. It was a pristine, perfect stone that every other stone then was measured or in alignment with. And the way that the Bible uses the language that Jesus is our chief cornerstone is basically saying that every other part of the life that we are building will fall in alignment with who He is. That He's the one that determines our steps. He's the one who says, this is how life is going to be. That the Apostle Paul, when he was writing, he would also use a term like He is the Lord of all. So anything in earth, above the earth, below the earth, every knee and every tongue will confess that Jesus is Lord. And so as we were singing, like, again, you have to understand, this is the third service for me, so I'm a little amped up right now, right? So the thought is that as we make that declaration, we are saying, God, we want every other part of our life to be the way that you determined it to be. Not our own way, not our own mastering, not our own building, not our own scheming, but we want to build your way. And I know that in our society, our world today, with everything that's going on, and over the last few weeks, you can see how just a little by little, but it feels like it's been just in big waves, how fear has gripped nations, and especially when it comes to the area of the coronavirus, and now it's reflecting the stock market, and there are people who are making predictions and being fearful. For some of you, I'm not minimizing this, but for some of you, you saw your stocks go down by tens of thousands. You may have lost